Hello class, today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make wax molds. I am a Scentsy consultant and every month I need to make wax molds for my customers and give them a little sample of everything that's going on for the month. This includes a flyer that shows the warmer of the month. I also give them a scratch and sniff sticker because even though I will give them a sample of the scent of the month, it's always nice as a nice reminder for them to be able to put it on the refrigerator when they walk by and have it there. So even after their sample is melted, they still have that reminder because our special does run all month long. So in order to make the actual scent samples, you need to take a bar of your Scentsy wax. We are going to heat it up and pour it into these molds. These are actual Scentsy molds. They do sell really cute ones for special holidays like Easter, Christmas, things like that. You can pick them up on like Amazon, Walmart, Target, the dollar store even. But these ones just happen to be actual Scentsy molds. So, my husband is here. He is going to take care of the melting process for me while I'm kind of talking some of this over with you. I am going to be putting, for the sake of time, just 2 little cubes into a bowl. And then I also have a little dipper to scoop out my melted wax once that time comes. So I'm going to ask my husband to go ahead and put this in the microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes. And while that is melting for us, I'm going to go ahead and show you the other things that go with putting together my samples. So as I showed you before, I have my flyer of the month that shows the warmer, so it's the warmer of the month. And I will take one of these and my scratch and sniff stickers. I will place this on here, and then that's all I do with the flyer. I stick my name on the back, so that way they always have my information ready to go when they need it. Now while that's heating, we're going to step away from the actual samples and I'm going to show you one way, really easy way, to get rid of wax out of your warmer. So once you have burnt all your wax and you're ready to change it out because either the smell has gone away or you just want to change up the scent, there's a couple different ways that you can change out your wax. Some people like to pour their wax when it's still melted, pour it back into their containers, and then they can save their wax and reuse it at another time if the scent has not gone away. I generally burn my scents until they're completely done with the scent and I can't smell them anymore. So then when I discarded my wax, I'm usually discarding it for good. So is what I have found that works best is that I turn off my warmer and I let my wax harden. And you can see that the wax is hardened in here. And then I have a little Scentsy spatula because I am a consultant. However, you can use a knife, a fork, a mini baster, anything that will really kind of get under the hard wax. So then you're going to get under the wax and just pop it right out, just like that. So it's actually very effortless, very easy to do. And then you're ready to go for your next samples. Another way is, especially with those little warmers like I just had, is if you stick a cotton ball inside the warmer and it'll just absorb all that wax. I would also like to show you the actual warmer of the month. So a lot of times my customers will see a picture from the flyer that I give them with the sample, and they actually want to see the warmer itself. So I do keep those on hand as well. This month, because Mother's Day is coming up, they tried to get something a little feminine for everybody. So it comes in 2 parts. And it looks like an older powder dish that maybe your mother or grandmother used to use as their little powder dish. Basically is what you would do is you plug this in. This is an element warmer. So you plug this in. This one does not even need a light bulb. So you simply plug it in. You put your cubes of wax in there. Depending on the room you are going to melt the wax in, you can use 1 cube, 2 cubes if it's a bigger room. It also depends on the scent because a lot of scents are stronger or weaker than others. So you plug it in, you put the scent in, and there's a hot plate in here that's just going to heat up and it's going to melt your wax for you. Okay, well now that the wax is melted, I use a glass bowl that we have that I'm able to use for my wax. It gets very, very hot though, so I use a pot holder, paper towels, whatever it takes. So you can see that my wax is completely melted in there. It's all liquid. So then I'm going to take my little mini dipper here, and I'm just going to scoop up my wax, pour it into my molds, and depending on how much wax you pour into your molds will really depend on the thickness. Some of these, like the stars, take a lot of wax. Other ones, like the little Scentsy molds bars, they will take less. So you can get, out of a full bar, you can get anywhere between a full mold to maybe 10 or 20. It really just depends on how much wax you use. I typically only fill them about halfway. They set faster and I can get a lot more out of my wax. So, okay. So once we have filled these, we're going to let them sit. I don't know if you can see it on the camera at all, but the wax is already starting to mold, and it's only been a matter of seconds. So this really does not take long at all. While this is setting, I do have some that I had previously done, so you can see that they are completely hardened. So I'm just going to pop them out. These are a silicone mold, and these just pop out so easy. There's no effort whatsoever. I actually am really glad I spent the extra money on these. I then take a Ziploc bag of any kind. Mine are branded, but any type of little bag that you might have will work perfect for putting your molds in. So I just put my Scentsy wax in there. I put it together with my warmer of the month, toss them in my purse, and everywhere I go I now have my samples to give to all of my customers, and hopefully it'll help drum in business for me. I hope you learned a little bit about Scentsy and making the molds out of the bars, and thank you for watching my demonstration video.